What's up, everybody? Wiggle Man here. This is your boy Wiggle Man here. And I would like to like some word. I got some words from wisdom to share with you guys. Well, first of all, let's start with this major announcement from Triple H. You know, it's about WrestleMania going overseas in 2027 in Saudi Arabia, you know. But most of the talent, most of the acts in WWE are not very thrilled about it. And you know, acts like Liv Morgan and The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Bianca Belair, or any of the other WWE acts, they seemed like they weren't buying the idea. But you know something, Triple H want wants the WWE to go worldwide. Want to know why? Because he's trying to put the W in WWE, because the first W in WWE stands for the World Wrestling Entertainment. You know, because it used to be when it first came out in like 1963. The World Wrestling Entertainment, WWE for short, was used to be known as the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF for short, and until 1979, when they dropped the second W in the Worldwide Wrestling Federation to become the World Wrestling Federation, WWF for short, until 2002, when after it lost the court battle over the same acronym with the World Wildlife Fund for Nature, and that's when they had to drop the F and put in the and rename it World Wrestling Entertainment. So, as Triple H, Liv Morgan, and everyone else tries to put the E in WWE, because the E in the WWE is the same thing as the E in Chuck E. Cheese. It stands for entertainment, you know, because Triple H want to take the WWE around the world, because that's what the WWE is all about, the world, you know. and and I'm predicting that a future WrestleMania, would go to Puerto Rico. You want to know why? Why I why I predicted that WrestleMania might go to Puerto Rico? Because I love Puerto Rico. You know, even though I never been to Puerto Rico go myself, but I heard that Puerto Rico is beautiful out there, and you know, and there's wonderful people in there, and there's a lot of wonderful people in there, because most of my friends over the years are Puerto Ricans. You know. Oops, excuse me, guys. You alright? Yeah. Huh? You working hard over there? Well, they're trying. All right, God bless you. I said God bless you. All right. Have a good night. All right, y'all be careful. Well, anyway, sorry about that, guys. I was talking to two innocent bystanders. You know. Well, anyway, let's talk about the comeback of Liv Morgan. But she's coming back pretty soon, very soon. You know, we all miss Liv Morgan because she's one of the brightest superstars that graced the WWE ring in all my years of watching professional wrestling and all my years of watching WWE. You know what I'm saying? Well, anyway, let's 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 get to Monday Night Raw here. Last night on Raw, you see, there was some, you know, we all know what, my kudos go to Dominik Mysterio for winning the AAA Mega Championship and becoming either Dirty Two Belts or or da- Daddy Two Belts or Dominic Two Belts. Well, but here's one question that Dominic Nick has to answer, sir, and that is, what does his loyalty lie? What does his loyalty lie? You know, what does his loyalty lie? Because remember, I asked that same question on previous videos. You know, on previous videos on this channel of who of of where does your loyalty lie? So so here here are the choices that you got to think about, Dominic. Because remember, I hope you didn't forget about Liv Morgan, didn't you? I know you didn't. I hope you didn't forget about Liv Morgan, and I hope you take that win to her because it's been a year. Y'all been such a fine it couple and an it team for about a year now. Because have you sent her any get well wishes while she was away? Because I know you may have did that. So here's the question: where does your loyalty lie? Is it with Liv, or is it Roxanne Perez, the Judgment Day, or El Grande Americano? Because you see, you know, you've been busy hanging in with El Grande Americano, and even though El Grande Americano, have two other guys that were by the same name, Americano, all in mask, and El Grande Americano, had helped you to win the the AAA Mega Championship from El Vikingo go at the WWE AAA Worlds Collide show. Because you see, El El Grande Americano and the Judgment Day came in to join you. But you know something, the Judgment Day isn't very happy when you when you were hanging with El Grande Americano. So what's it going to be, Dominic? Is it going to be El Grande Americano, or is it the Judgment Day? So make a choice on that one, if you will. Well, anyway, Anyway, I also saw you know LA Knight teaming with Jimmy Uso against division members. There's Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, and they lost. And then Jay Uso came into the rescue, but you know but LA Knight didn't get that time when Jay speared him. And you know what LA Knight did? He he nailed old old Jay Uso with a chair there and hit the no he didn't hit him with the chair. All he hit was the the brute force trauma on Jay Uso. You see, paybacks are more than just a bitch, So so these two need to put their differences aside, because you see, the Uzos got a tag team match against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed at WrestlePalooza, and and you can catch it on on ESPN, because pretty soon all of the WWE PLE content will be going to ESPN. You know what I'm saying? So but getting back to you Dominic, have you ever listened to Roman Reigns that time on the aftermath of the breakup of the Shield when Seth Rollins turned his back on him and Dean Ambrose, aka John Moxley? Because I remember this. So you need to pay attention, Dirty Dom. You never tuck, like Roman Reigns used to say. You should never tuck under Superman's cape. And most of all, never turn your back on your brothers, and never turn your back on your sisters that you share the ring with. Never ever turn your back on your brothers, and never turn your back on your sisters. And you never ever turn your back on your girlfriend. You know. So anyway, and as the latest on the condition on what's going on with the WWE women's champion being Tiffany Stratton. I heard that Tiffany Stratton has sustained injuries during her match with with Jade Cargill, and of course, she got attacked by Nia Jax, who also attacked Jade Cargill. So now she is scheduled to compete in a six-person tag team match involving Rhea Ripley and Stephanie Valkyr, going against the the fatal influence from NXT at the NXT Homecoming, consisting of JC Jane, the reigning NXT Women's Champion, and Fallon Henley, and what's her name? I forgot her name, but I'm gonna look it up, in due time. So anyway, I will bring you more of the latest on Liv Morgan and what's going on in the WWE in the short while. So anyway, what's your take on these topics that I discussed with y'all now? And I hope you like those different forms of the same video that I sent out from It's about Liv Morgan. So, what's your take on the topics that I discussed here? Just hit a like and give me your opinion, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. No, for more videos and more shorts. You know, there's lots more that I would like to share with y'all. Y'all probably knew what it is, but I'm gonna share it with y'all in my own words. So in the meantime, Liv Morgan or bust, baby. Liv Morgan or bust. And this has been in a Wiggle Man, Liv Morgan or bust production. Thank you.